안녕하세요, 스queamish. Hey Roses, I'm back to do another video. This time I had asked in my community tab if you wanted to see the scrapbooks that I had made for Transplant, because I made 2. And I got people saying yes, so if you were one of the ones that wanted to see it, feel free to stick around. If you get squeamish about medical things, then I would, click off now. Because I know there's some people that get squeamish about that type of thing, so. Who remembers this character from back in the day? But anyway, this is the opening page, and when I got this specific binder, these decorated pages came with it, almost like a knockoff smash book. Cover. My mom doesn't like her face really showing much, so I'm trying to block it out. But this was when I got out of surgery. Bunch of get well messages and old hospital armbands, and then I found this, and this was the grade that I was in when I went to go to Transplant, so I kept that. Free parking pass. This was a card for the hotel we were staying at, and then this, the ICU ladies actually gave us, which I thought was really sweet. Yeah, this is one of the stuffed animals that I had. It was actually a fairy, like I had the fairy wings. And then after 2 weeks, I stayed in a hotel nearby, and they had a pool, so I just put my feet in it because I couldn't get fully submerged because I had a IV in my shoulder, long-term IV. And then this was a picture from when we saw some dogs that were in the garden at the hospital. This was an advertisement for a fundraiser that both Oak Hill and my church, and Oak Hill being West School, as you guys saw the ID, they raised money for medical costs. And this was the picture that they used. That's why I put it in here. This was the night before. Still had those freaking tiger tattoos. Fake, obviously, but. And these are some Polaroids of dogs that I got to hold and or pet when I was at the hospital. Here too. This dog was actually in the library at the hospital, and I got to meet her, and she was really sweet. Alright, this is like recovery room / ICU room. This is when I had family visits, so here we have Grandma and my brother, and Grandma again, my great aunt lady, and Papa. More recovery in the ICU. And for those that don't know, or may have watched the video I did with him, but he was a lot skinnier then, this is my biological dad before he had his throat cancer. More recovery. My cousins just came from South Carolina so we could hang out for a little while. And then there's my great aunt Matey again. Like a stick. The hospital has a lot of arts and crafts type of thing. So that's what this was. I also liked that they had bingo there, but if you weren't allowed to leave the room, there was a channel you could turn it to on the TV to play bingo, and then you would just call downstairs, let them know when you got a bingo. I just thought that was kind of a cool idea. This card was basically, it went around my middle school, and a bunch of friends and staff signed it, so that's what this is. And then some more like personal messages. Cover that. More messages from teachers and principals. My counselor, Ms. Burns, I actually saw her yesterday at the time I was filming this. I'm covering up my actual address. There we go. Just another message from Ms. Burns. I split it across 2 pages. And just a bunch of stickers. These were all of the tags that you would get if the parent wanted to go downstairs with the kids, or the guardian wanted to go downstairs to get something. If you had this on and scanned it, it would be like a reduced price on the food in the cafeteria type of thing. So in here, this is another parking thing. This was the like information thing, I think, because that's where we stayed. Another note from Ms. Burns, my old counselor. And then these are like the journal pages from Transplant. I have already read those in an earlier video, so I'm not gonna go into it now. I'm just putting all this back in here. And literally 2 months after I had transplant, my paternal grandfather passed away. So I wanted to put that in here as well, even though it wasn't the best time. And these are like a bunch of get well soon cards from family. And then birthday cards from family. More birthday messages. Even more freaking birthday messages. Jeez, I sent a bunch of those. There we go. They like to stick for some reason. And then this is a card from Grandma and Papa that I just stuck in here. There's a lot of cards in this one just because we had so many cards still saved up. This is a fun one. This is pictures of me with a variety of different dogs when I was in the hospital. that I got to hold and pet and love on, and they were really sweet. When we stayed at the hotel, I was being goofy in this one. And Valentine messages from around then. Long card. It's Christmas cards, but I know I have one great aunt who likes to write super, super long letters, and that was another one of those. So here are some more armbands, but then I also found this picture that my cousin had drew me, which I thought was really cute. And these are like some doodles that someone at the hospital did. And then my cousin and I did Yahtzee when they visited, so these are like the score sheets. More of them, but this time it's me and Mama. This was taken at a Chuck E. Cheese in June. And then these are like more get well wishes. Just does not want to freaking close. And some of these are from family and friends, more like get well stuff. Kind of same thing here too, but also had there was a church that I went to for VBS one year. It was different than the church I normally go to, but this particular church remembered my story and would send that little get well messages and stuff. This is actually was my liver doctor at the time. I don't know if he's still there. I don't think he is. And then this was like a school list, stuff that the teacher needed. This was a concert I did in May, because I did play the flute. I was in band for a little while. Prayergram from Brother Jerry of the church. That one was from Northside. This one's from First Baptist. Now, these are going to be really interesting to you guys. All these notes right here, and I have no recollection of this. Mom was the one that told me. She said, as I was starting to like wake up from anesthesia, I kept wanting to have the breathing tube taken out because it just really, really hurt. And Mom was like, they'll take it out when they feel you're ready. And I was writing on paper of like different things. And this is just like some of the things that I was writing out since I couldn't speak. These are old middle school report cards. I'm not going to get into those. Same over here. This is a little kitty that I did. And then I ended it off here, but in the back are two. Trying to get this thing at a station. There we go. This has like receipts from when we have photos from Transplant printed out, and just a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff. So, shut this. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know this one was kind of short, but since it was just showing like a collage and not a lot of writing, I knew it wouldn't be as bad as like a journal flip through. So hopefully y'all enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys soon in another video another time. Bye guys.